Presenting to you yours truly, Jabale of Yabbies on. Guys, I'm really feeling bougie. I'm so happy I get to share this video with you eventually. It's been sitting in my archives for over 2 months now, and I think it's about time. So this may look like a generic get ready with me video, me putting on makeup, but it's not going to be that. We're going to have some chit chats as well as how I go through the whole process. So I moisturize my legs basically with some shea butter, aka in Kuto. Then I go in with my eyebrows. I just brush my eyebrows out and then I try to shape it nicely before I go in with my black pencil and all that good stuff. Summer is in, temperatures are quite high, sometimes unbearable, but I think I prefer this over winter, even though my favorite time of the year is autumn. So I usually start with my black pencil and then I outline the edges or the outlines of my eyebrows basically, and then I fill in my eyebrows with my brown pencil. I have an eyebrow tutorial on my channel, so if you want some in-depth, you can go watch that video. I may link it up here as well. So summer is in, places have opened up eventually. Hungary used to have a curfew, but about, I think was in April or May, sort of, the curfews were lifted, and also restaurants, pubs, public places, most of them were open, but you can only sit inside if you have an immunity card. Without an immunity card, you sit outside. So what's an immunity card? An immunity card is like an evidence that you have at least had your first shot of the vaccination. Okay, so if you don't have your first shot of vaccination, you will not get the card. So long and short of it was that yes, I got my first shot about a month ago, and I'll be having my second shot very soon. And also, one of the things interesting, I didn't have so many adverse effects when I had my first shot. Let me tell you what I did. I had my shot like very early in the morning. It was about 8:30. So that morning, I'm not a morning person really, because I don't like to eat or even talk so much in the morning. But that day I knew I had to eat because I'd heard stories. And basically you have to eat before you take any form of medication. And vaccine is also some sort of medication. So I tried to eat some rice in the morning. I ate some fruits as well for appetizers. And when I was done eating, I took some painkillers. I think it was paracetamol or Panadol, one of those, and then I took it. Please, I'm preventing. Prevention is better than cure. So I was taking the painkiller to prevent. Yes, and it's also something my mommy did, and it was a tip I took. Okay, so the night before, I made sure my ice cubes were ready in the fridge. So when I woke up in the morning, I ate, had my shower, and took my painkillers, and I went to look in the fridge for my ice cubes, and I think it had been used by one of my housemates. So then I had some vegetable mix in the bag, and so I just packaged it into my flask and I took it to the hospital. It was quite a long queue, but it was moving very, very fast. Before long, I had my shot. I didn't even realize it because I was looking away, and before like split of a second, it was done. I immediately took out my vegetable mix pack, yes, because there was no ice cubes, and I placed it on the arm. So what you're currently seeing in the video is I have already lined my brows and I've applied some concealer to shape my brows, and I'm also now applying the concealer on my eyelids so that my eyeshadow will be more pronounced. Okay, now back to the vaccine matter. So I put the ice cubes on my arm for some time, and then I left the hospital, and then I came home. I came back to work. Yeah, I'm working from home still, and I noticed that my arm was slightly aching during the day, so I went back and put some more of the ice pack on my arm, and so that's what I did throughout the day. I did like 2 more times, and then interestingly enough, I didn't have any fever, I didn't feel any weakness, I didn't feel any nausea, diarrhea, so I have heard some people experiencing, but it was just my arm that was hurting. It was hurting despite me putting the ice cubes on. So it's like, what if I didn't put the ice pack on it? It may have been worse. So that night, really, I could not lie on that arm. I had to sleep strategically. I couldn't twist and turn and enjoy my bed like I would normally do. I couldn't really turn. If I I couldn't lift my hands that evening. It was quite slightly painful, but I felt most of the pain early in the morning the following day, and I thought it was going to last throughout the day, but like about an hour or two after I woke up, the pain just minimized drastically, and I actually cleaned the whole house. Yes, I cleaned the house. My right arm is my most functional arm, even though I use my left also, but I literally cleaned the house, scrubbed the bathroom, cleaned the kitchen, cleaned the floors, my room, and so by the end of that day, actually, I was all done, and it was a good thing because I took my shot on a Friday, so that just in case of anything, I'll have the weekend to sleep it out and rest it out. And by afternoon on Saturday, I was good. My arms were good. I was just throwing them all over the place. Like, I felt really good, and I was so happy. I took some food, and I took my ice packs to the hospital, and I also took some medications as well. Actually, it was my mom's advice because she did the same thing and she really experienced nothing. So yeah, it was quite good for me, and I really enjoyed it. So at this point in this video right now, I have applied my foundation. I've also applied my eyeshadow, and I have two different foundations, a darker one and then a lighter one, which I mixed together. And I also sprinkle or spray some water on my brush to keep my foundation well spread out. So that's what I'm currently doing. We got to look bang 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 bang. As you can see, I'm wearing a long sleeve in this video. Yeah, I took this video somewhere in springtime. I won't wear this in summer because it's pretty hot. A few days ago, our temperature was about 38 degrees. Like, it was even 1 degree higher than Dubai, and like some 9 degrees higher than Ghana. So right now, I'm just trying to highlight portions of my eyebrows using my own technique. So what I'm doing right now is placing the lighter shade of my foundation or concealer on the areas to be highlighted, like top of my nose, under my eye, part of my eyebrow, and my chin. Yeah, give them. I'm feeling myself, Papa. Anyway. So about the whole vaccine thingy, I was quite skeptical about the whole thing, but I took it, and I'm happy I took it. Some of my family members also took it, so that was also what motivated me. So I finally took it. So at this point, I'm applying my highlighter to the part where I already applied my foundation, all that jazz. I'm not here to tell you to take the vaccine or not to take it. I'm just sharing my experiences with you. I believe you're also old enough, if you're watching this video, to make the right decisions. If you don't want to take it, it's up to you. If you want to take it also, it is up to you. So right now, I've had my vaccine, my first shot, and I'll be having my second shot soon. And I'm expecting to get my immunity card soon as well. And with the immunity card, like I previously mentioned, in Hungary, you can be able to enter restaurants and sit inside. Without the immunity card, you just sit outside, okay? In the past, I was like, okay, it's not that bad to sit outside, like it's nice, but now with the temperatures rising, you actually want to sit inside with the full ACs on and all that stuff. But you can also go to swimming pools, you can go to baths, you can go to like every indoor function really. The last time I went to this I've forgotten the name. I'm going to insert a picture somewhere. It's like a viewing center for the Euro 2020. Hungary is like one of the countries hosting the Euro 2020. So we went not to the stadium, but to just a viewing center, and I was asked for my immunity card or PCR test. My friend has an immunity card, but I don't. So we're just watching from the bridge. I've applied for my immunity card, and so I'm still waiting for it. I actually received the card, but there were a few mix-up in my details, so I have to go through the whole process again. I want to cry, but it's better than none, and I hope it comes sooner. Then life can return back to normal. About half, if not more, of the population in Hungary have received the vaccine, so far so good. And I just hope things don't go back to how sorry and sultry and sad it was in the winter, because last year as well, the country opened up after serious restrictions for summer, and then winter it all went closed, shut, curfews and all. Anyway, now back to the video. I'm almost rounding up. outline my lips as well. Right now I'm applying my lipstick. Applying my lipstick nicely. Oh my god, beautiful woman, girl, I'm so proud of you. Show them, give them. You see the lips, you see the lips. Ah, god, I think God actually took a special day off to create me, you know. I got it from my mama, honeys. So that's just basically it now, and I'm looking forward to life returning back to normal, going back to work from the office, being able to travel again as normal, and all that good stuff, really. So in 3, 2, 1, yes, that's me now. Done with the makeup. With this my nice, almost blunt bob wig. I bought this wig online actually, and I really love it. I shot this video around the time I had just received this wig. And so guys, this is my final look really. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed me ranting, talking, chatting with you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and watch all my other videos. I have a playlist for you down there. Subscribe down there as well. Love you. Bye bye. Yes, I want you to get a closer view of everything. Ain't that bad, you know. I ain't no professional, but I like to look good for myself, for my country. Mwah.